the volume days ahead of it and you find a big chunk, you kind of scratch your head or you might point at that and say, suspicious. That's what we have here. Last Friday, market's down hard, oil's down hard. Somebody buys January 50 calls with the stock trading at about 43 bucks or thereabout. January 50 calls in Cameron, CAM. They buy 700 of them, Michelle. Normal full day volume in every option that Cameron's got is about 400. They buy 715 of these for $2.15. Today they spring to $12, six-fold over a 3-day period. Not bad. That's the kind of return that'll either get you on the cover of Barron's or in a perp walk. So
I'm sure it was a good hunch.
I'm sure
easy to identify who the purchaser is when you go back through the record.
Not for me.
Not for you, but for a regulator.
The regulators, I would think, would go through that and look at where did that trade clear, who was the buyer, was there any relation to Schlumberger or the law firm that represents them in the case.
Are you playing in this space at all? When you saw this deal happen, did you look around and say, okay, I mean, even before this happened, there was lots of talk that there was going to have to be consolidation because they're going to need synergies. They're going to need to, cut employees, et cetera, with the oil price where it is.
Yeah, Michelle, I hate what I'm going to say, but this is the truth. You need to see pain in this sector beyond what you've already seen. You need to see bankruptcies. Obviously, Schlumberger is participating. God bless them. But, really, you need to see bankruptcies across the energy space before I think the true savvy buyers will come in and start consolidating.
And a lot of those bankruptcies are going to be in areas in companies that aren't even publicly traded, right? I mean, it's super hard in some ways to get to the worst parts of this market unless you're going to buy the bonds.
That's true, too.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Anybody else? We're willing to talk dividends? Tell me about Chevron. It yields 6%. I've had an obsession with the stock all week.
Well, I think we've said before, either the buyback is safe or the dividend is safe. Both probably aren't safe. So the question is, which one gets taken away first? And maybe that 6% dividend isn't money good, as a lot of people just assume it is. This is a Dow component. This is obviously a storied company. It's got a lot of assets. It's got a lot of employees. It's done great things throughout history, but we have to deal with right now. And right now, this is a company that has some serious problems, and I think the market price is accurately reflecting that. If you're a contrarian and a value investor, you have to be willing to say, number one, oil's gone way through the floor where it belongs, and it'll snap back. And then you have to be able to say, number two, the balance sheet is not quite as dire as the bears who are screaming about dividend cuts are saying. I'm not sure how you can really do that, given the evidence that we have right now.
Dr. J.
ExxonMobil, this is one we bought for clients in the wealth management side of the business.
Much lower yield, still high, though.
Yep. Rex Tillerson was a big buyer. Last time the stock was in the 60s, it dipped down there Monday. You got your chance. Now it's up another, 2.5%, 3% today. This was the one that we picked out of that patch, Michelle. Not that it's the absolute outperformer, but we just thought they had the best balance sheet.
4% yield.
Yep.
And a 2% 10-year, that's not so bad.
Not so bad.
Yeah, I hate to do this because it's a darling of mine, but I think BP is the most likely to have a dividend cut. And it's trading at a 7.2% dividend yield. I have to say, management here has been doing a terrific job of turning this company around, but this collapse in the price of energy is just too much for them to sustain this dividend.
All right. Oh, so BP is one of your darlings, not ExxonMobil.
I really think the new management team, since the spill, has done a great job turning this around, and I don't want to impugn them at all, but they're fighting a headwind that's too big here.